For decades, Robert Wagner has been one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. A star whose charm, elegance, and poise made him a household name through roles in classics like Heart to Heart, It Takes a Thief, and The Pink Panther. Yet behind the polished image and the silver screen legacy lies a painful truth that has haunted him for years. There is one subject the 95-year-old actor refuses to discuss, even now: his daughter and the deep, complex emotions tied to her life and the tragedies that have followed his family for decades. Those who know Wagner well say that the silence surrounding his daughter isn't born of indifference, but of heartbreak. Robert has always been a deeply private man, fiercely protective of his loved ones. But the shadows of his past, particularly the loss of his wife, Natalie Wood, in 1981, cast a long and inescapable shadow over his relationship with his children. When Natalie tragically drowned off Catalina Island under mysterious circumstances, Wagner's world was shattered. The media storm that followed was relentless. And his daughters, including Natasha Gregson Wagner, Natalie's daughter from her previous marriage, whom Robert raised as his own, were caught in the whirlwind of grief and suspicion. Over the years, Natasha has spoken lovingly about her stepfather, describing him as the man who raised me, protected me, and gave me stability when my world fell apart. Yet, for all her affection, Wagner himself has remained quiet, avoiding interviews or discussions about his daughter. Insiders say it's not out of coldness, but out of deep emotion, the kind of pain that words can't soften. Talking about his daughter brings back everything he's tried to bury, one close friend revealed. The loss, the guilt, the memories of a life that was torn apart, it all comes flooding back. Robert Wagner's silence has become as much a part of his story as his acting career. In recent years, documentaries and tabloid reports have reignited public interest in Natalie Wood's mysterious death, often forcing the aging star back into an unwanted spotlight. Through it all, he's stayed composed, refusing to engage, refusing to let the past define what remains of his life. For Wagner, speaking about his daughter means reopening wounds he spent 40 years trying to heal. Those close to the family say that father and daughter maintain a quiet, private bond far away from the cameras. They share holidays, phone calls, and cherished moments that the public never sees. Wagner has often said in private that his greatest achievement isn't fame, but being a father, even if that role is marked by loss. But when asked about Natasha in interviews, he smiles softly, changes the subject, and lets silence speak for him. Now, in his twilight years, Robert Wagner's legacy is one of resilience and restraint. His refusal to speak about his daughter isn't a denial of love. It's a shield, protecting the one relationship that has survived every storm. For a man who has lived half his life under the weight of tragedy, silence has become his final act of love. And perhaps his only